Matthew J was right. You are the absolute love of my life and the man of my dreams.
Before I met you, my life was a whirlwind with no direction, no intent, and no goals, and no real happiness. I felt like a jellyfish just floating around in the ocean and being dragged around by forces outside of my control.
I've been writing these vows in my head since the moment I met you. What I love most about you, you're kind, thoughtful, logical, trustworthy, and fiercely dedicated to the things you love.
You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, and you stood by my side when things were tough and when you could have so easily moved on and left.
You handle my wide range of emotions with grace. You treat me with the most respect and like a queen effortlessly. You are everything I am not. You compliment me so well. A perfect pair, I might say.
I love you for never giving up on me, no matter how hard life gets, and I promise to never give up on you, no matter how difficult or stressful life gets. I promise to always date you and adventure with you and make awesome memories along the way, because I believe that's so important and that makes life worth living.
Oh. Beautiful.
Matthew, from the first date, I could tell you were different than everyone else, and how true that is. And we never ran out of things to talk about. We also talked about marriage very early on. And I remember you saying, Paige, right, that sounds nice. And it felt like an out-of-reach dream.
Good evening. Welcome, Matt and Paige's family. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's getting to know these two over the last months. My joy, my happiness, seeing Matt's face when he looked at her and the tears in his eyes. I mean, I'm not supposed to be the one crying, you know? It's just weird. It doesn't look good. But it's a joy. Friends, family, we see these two together who, for those who know them, who better know them than I do, they have been through a lot. For them to be together here, to put God first. Oh my goodness, what a joy.
But here we are on this day, dedicating our lives to each other in front of God, our loved ones. You still at times feel like an out-of-reach dream. I look at you and I can't believe you are mine to have and hold forever. I'm dedicating my life to you. Please take all of me, everything. I'm so excited for the adventures we have ahead. Today I say I do, but what I mean is that I will. I will take your hand and I will stand by your side in the good times and in the bad. I'm dedicating myself to your happiness, success, and smile.
I'll never forget what you did for me so early on in our relationship, when you could have literally called me crazy and moved on. I will always be there for you, to love you and to cherish you until we're old and gray and beyond.
I vow to love you unconditionally for the rest of my days. I love you.
I love you so much, Paige Elizabeth Wright, and I cannot wait to do life with you.
Everybody, I want you to meet two people that I just met, Mr. and Mrs. Wright. May kiss the bride.
About Paige. Well, Paige is our youngest. She's our baby. And from the moment she was born, she is full of life. Always ready to go, always ready for action, always first on the dance floor and the last to leave, right? She was our party planner, our decorator, our dog trainer, our fashionista. To simply say that she's determined would be a dramatic understatement. When Paige is motivated towards a goal, there's little that can stand in her way. Matthew, we've been so grateful for you. From the day we met you, we could see right away that your temperament and your personality and your gifts were a perfect complement for Paige. And you so easily connected to our entire family. I know that Nolan and Joe are especially glad to have another brother that they could share life with, even if you clearly outdo them in fitness. You guys didn't have to be there where they're getting measured for their tuxes. It was painful. You're warm-hearted. You're generous with your time and talents. You're a good listener. You're firm in your convictions. You're patient.
He's turned out to be an amazing young man, doing great in his career, an absolute natural, amazing gifts dealing with people. He's kind and generous and patient and sincere. I want you to know what a wonderful young man my son is now. And honestly, pretty much always has been.